insurance company refused to pay more than half of the claim he had made for undergoing a surgery. Despite the sum insured of 5 lakh rupees, Ankit had to pay around 1 lakh rupees from his own pocket. Actually, the rent of Ankit's hospital spoiled the calculation of the total claim that he could make. According to Ankit's insurance policy, on a cover of rupees 5 lakh, the policyholder's hospital room rent will be covered for up to 1% of the total sum insured. That is, Ankit could get a treatment in a room whose rent would be of rupees 5,000 or less. Ankit chose a room whose rent was 8,000 rupees, thinking that his insurance company will give compensation of 5,000 rupees and he will be required to pay only 3,000 rupees from his own pocket. This is where Ankit made the mistake. Based on the rent of the hospital room, the insurance company decides how much claim you can make on the other expenses incurred. This is called proportionate deduction. From the visiting charges of the doctor to the cost of your surgery, claim on almost everything is decided according to the type of room you have selected. If you opt for a room whose rent is in excess of that mentioned in your insurance policy, then the formula for the proportionate deduction will be decided how much claim you can make. Proportionate deduction is equal to room rent divided by room rent paid multiplied by 100. Now, in case of Ankit, it will be 25,000 divided by 40,000 into 100, which will be 62.5. The company will compensate only 62.5% of every type of expenditures incurred. For 5 days hospitalization, Ankit paid 40,000 rupees towards room rent as day-to-day room expenses was 8,000 rupees. But the policy allows compensation only of 25,000 rupees. The cost of the surgery was 1,75,000 rupees. But on the basis of proportionate deduction, 62.5% comes down to 1,09,375 rupees. Paying for doctor visit on basis of room rent calculation was 30,000 rupees, but he will get only 18,750 rupees. 30,000 rupees was spent on lab test, but he will be able to claim only 18,750 rupees. The expenditure of about 25,000 rupees on medicine will be fully met because medicines are available on MRP. So, the total expenditure is 3 lakh rupees, and as per the proportionate deduction, the insurance company will pay only 1,96,875 rupees. The remaining 1,03,125 rupees will have to be paid by Ankit. Abhishek Poddar, co-founder and CEO of Plum Insurance, says that while buying health insurance, do not only look at the sum insured and the premium. Choose your insurance policy according to the type of hospital in which you want to get treated. The room rent in a tier 1 hospital in a big city, that is, in a big private hospital, can cost you 6,000 to 10,000 rupees, while room rent in small hospitals range from 2,000 to 5,000 rupees. Room rent coverage is available only for 1 to 2% of the sum insured. So, choose the size of the sum insured carefully. While buying health insurance, don't just look at the sum insured. Check out the room rent capping. There are generally 4 types of room rent coverage. There is option of room rent without sublimit, in which room rent will not be capped, but the premium will be higher. You can also go for co-payment option, wherein the room rent is split between the policyholder and the company. For some specific rooms, you can also opt for room rent without sublimits by including rent cover and add-on cover in your policy. For that too, the premium will be higher. Money9 suggests, after buying health insurance, whenever there is a need for hospitalization, you think that all the expenses will be covered by your insurer. But be careful. If you have not selected the hospital room according to the sum insured, then not only your room rent expense will be higher, but also all your expenses will be covered according to the rent of the hospital room you have selected.